All right. So we got Bram Gelton, the man who made the best of all strategies. Starting from P8, you just went like clockwork, pitting at the right time, lap after lap. You're basically the whole race alone. Tell us about your strategy, Bram, and congratulations for the win. Turn on your microphone. Here, sorry.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, qualifying felt all right, but time wasn't there. But
a little bit closer. Thank you.
Yeah, then the carnage into turn 1. I don't know what happened there to Lucas, but managed to survive, kinda.
Yeah.
And then started to work my way to the front.
So you didn't get lucky. People just were pitting at the right time for you. You had no one in front of you. You didn't fight this race, did you?
I had, I think, 2 overtakes, and then Logan started to defend a little bit in front of me.
Yeah.
So I pitted away from him, and then didn't have too much trouble after that. So yeah.
So basically, race done. I mean, the chat was going wild on your strategy. Everyone was congratulating you. So a good job. You want to send a message to your home country, anybody, your boys at home? This is the camera where you have to look at, or just say goodbye. Yeah. It's your microphone. You're the boss.
That's it for me. I don't like interviews, so
okay.
I'm going to leave that.
This isn't really your thing.
No,
okay.
Not at all.
Thank you so much, Bram. Good race. Have a good championship. So that was Bram, the master of strategy. Finished up starting from P8 all the way to P1 as group, which is this group, I think it's group D on track. Let me check. Group E, actually. Laps are getting finished. Yep. Everyone is basically done and dusted. So we have Jules Van Hulle on pole position with a 53.476. Ruben Boutens in fifth, and starting off in second with also a 53.4 on kart number 14. Degagne in third place with a 53.6. Robin Even in P4. Kenny Verbenen in P5. Budlik in P6. Ivan Shana in P7. Mason Brown starting off in P8. Waldenplas in P9. Giuliano Button Ferraioli in P10. P11 for... this is a private joke. I'll tell you a bit about it later on. Dankiewicz in P12. P13 for Ferdinand Malk. P14 Vanden Bergen. P16 for Enrique Checa. P16 Adam Wyckoff. Miles Goodman in P17. Milan in P18 and Vallecillo in P19. This is the order for the next race. This is the most I've ever heard Bram talk about a race. Yeah, some of these guys are really shy, don't really like to do interviews, but I mean, it's not a bad thing, right? No shyness over here, boys. Just come and talk to us. Do not be afraid. Do not lift to get to P4 so you don't come over here, okay, boys? Please don't be shy. We want you guys to be over here with us. Come on. Just do it, you know? Oh, by the way, have a look at Ruben's hat. Sorry, that's not a hat. That's a helmet. He changed it, I think, this year or either last year. He has what is it? A Pokemon design on his helmet for this year. Must be a Pokemon fan. So drivers getting instructions to go ahead slowly so they can start the race. Lap 0 out of 23. We're just about to get started. Look how they go all the way out to the outside on the final kink. And we are underway. Let me see if we'll have some moves again. Drivers thinking now 2 times before they make a move. Jules still in the lead. Mr. Citroen, Ruben in second, following closely. Yeah, for now, nothing much is going on. Just people following each other around. I would say, let's see, 1, 2, 3. From P1 to P6, they're starting to gain a distance to the 7th driver, which is Ivan Shana in P7, as they complete their first lap, with Jules still up in front. Ruben with the purple lap, 53.5. Jules in front with the 53.6. Just, on the start of the race, just slowly analyzing each other's moves, so you can see where you might make a move yourself later on. Fábio Melim, grande Portuga, boa transmissão, man, tamo junto. Denis Choca, bora Balarim. Rogério Cebola, Portuga, fala Portuga, monstro como sempre. Thank you so much. Well, Ruben is up to P1. As I was reading the chat, yeah, we didn't get that moment, sorry guys. So Ruben, the double world champion, up to P1, making moves on the start of the race. Didn't want to waste too much time. Maybe he just wants to lead Jules. Ruben's bringing Jules along with him. Then for P3 we have Degagne. Let me say his first name right as well. Arnaud Degagne. Then Robin Even and Kenny Verbenen down to P5. So we have a group of two, then a group of 3. As Robin goes into the pits, Ivan Shana also into the pits. Giuliano Ballarin into the pits as well. Let's see what their pit stop times are. 18.3 for Robin. 18.4 for Ivan Shana. And 18.5 for Giuliano. As we go back up into the front contenders, with Ruben and Jules getting a nice gap, nice solid gap to P3, Arnaud Degagne and Kenny Verbenen. It was a pack of 3, but now it's a pack of only 2 drivers, as Pudlik goes up to P5 because Robin and Ivan Shana already did their pit stops just before. Let me see, Enrique Checa down to P11 now. As you can see, Ruben and Jules building a solid gap to P3 and P4, Arnaud and Kenny. Pudlik getting closer to them as time goes by. Oh, going for the move. That is Kenny onto Arnaud. Works out as they go off of Mushroom. They came down the bridge. The gap was there as Arnaud opened up to do this turn. King's Tribute. Kenny did not think twice. Licked the stamp and just sent it on the inside. Goes all the way up to P3 now, gaining 1 position. As for Ruben and Jules, both of them doing 53.5s. Arnaud lost a bit of time on this last lap. That was a 54.2. Who's in the pits? Millen in the pits with the 89 cart. Well, driver plate actually. Nyrink with the best. Sector 1 purple. That is 8.321 back in P8. Let's see who we're following around now. By the way, another Blue Star 1-2 for now with Ruben and Jules. By the way, both of them wearing the special suit. You know, kind of reminds us of the Winter Games ice skating suit. Aerodynamic, a little bit faster, a little bit cooler as well. Just like Ruben told us about on the interview he did with us on Nations Cup. Came down to the booth, had a little bit of a chat with us. Subscribe just to say that song is so damn annoying that it's doing my head in. I'll probably stop watching after this race. I mean, we can't please everybody with our music, right? We're probably doing one different music per day, so tomorrow it will be another one, or we can just just leave the sound off when we're on intervals. I mean, intervals are short anyway. We're not taking too much times. Jules with the best second sector. Nyrink with the best first sector. P2 and P8 respectively. So the Blue Star boys following each other around. Jules making a little bit of a different line into that last turn. Yeah, I have to agree. Jules seems just a tiny little bit faster than Ruben as they go on to Shadow Realm. Well, Ruben didn't want to lose any time. Maybe he wants to be sort of carried by Jules. But yeah, Jules does not let him escape at any time. As we follow around, that is Arnaud and Kenny, P3 and P4. On to Mushroom. Tight turn to the right in a sequence, left, right, left. Into the dive bomb, what's it called? Dive bomb city. Into the scoop, the ladle, down to the L4 chicanes, and into the Shadow Realm. Ruben with the best lap, 53.3. That is the purple lap, while Jules makes his personal best with a 53.354. They build a solid gap to Kenny down in P3. That is a 2.2 second gap. 2.3 to Ruben, 2.1-ish to Jules. I mean, they're racing together so closely by. Now we're watching, that is Millen and Adam Wyckoff. That is P16 and P17. Robin and Nyrink in the pits. Nyrink with an 18.3. Robin with an 18.3 as well. As Adam tries to fight for position, he's in a rough spot now on P17, just behind Milland. Hello, since you've subscribed, please leave us a like. We'll leave the sound off for you guys on a couple of races, then we put the music back on. I know it kind of gets in your head, a little bit annoying. I know how this works. Let's just follow around our lap times for people who have already made their pit stops. Robin is running 54.6s. Enrique Checo with a nice 54.1 on this lap. But way behind our leaders with a 53.4. Both of them doing 53.4s, still following each other around with their special race suits. Now we're seeing the boys from Talent Factory in front, actually, with number 3. That is Van der Bergen. That is Nick Vanderberg defending for not the net P10 for now, defending from Nyrink, who's already done his first mandatory pit stop. Half the race is done, 12 laps gone, 11 laps to go, 12 out of 23 laps. Mason Brown in the pits with his nice colorful white, red and blue helmet representing the US of A. There he is. Nice. My production team is already understanding the stuff I'm saying. Nice. Good job. Robin seems clear for P3. Let's check his laps. Let's see the laps from Robin Evans. 53.6. Jules and Ruben. Jules with the fastest lap with a 53.2. Now a 53.4. Robin, yeah, should be set for P3. Doing 53.6s. Miles, let me see Miles. Miles not doing so great with 55.6s. A little bit behind, 2 seconds slower on this particular lap. Maybe he got overtaken or something. Ruben and Jules are about to overtake someone with a blue flag. Nicely done. Just got immediately out of their way and let them go through. Ruben looks like he did a slightly defensive slide into the last turn. So let's go on a joyride with these boys. Past the L4 chicanes into Shadow Realm, into the big straightaway, onto the big one, into lighting, white lightning, because it comes right before the Thunder, which is over there. That is the Thunder Road. Onto King's Tribute as they go left, right, left on Mushroom. Ruben gaining a little gap, 2 karts gap to Jules. Into Dive Bomb City, onto the final kink. That's one more lap done, 16 out of 23. I think Ruben and Jules will leave their pit stops for the very end of the race. Probably 2 pit stops in a row, so they don't go on the middle of a big pack and lose as less time as they can. Oh, Ruben immediately lost that gap on that turn, which is, let me remember the name, on the ladle. As soon as went by the scoop, turned right to the ladle, Jules was a little bit faster and got back into his rear bumper. But Ruben with the best lap, his present lap is a purple lap. Jules is in. Jules in now. Is he going to try some sort of undercut? Maybe he does 2 laps in a row. 2 pit stops in a row now. Let's see. As he comes out, should come out in front of Robin in front of Kenny, actually. Yeah, Kenny, I don't know how is his pit stop situation now. So we're just going to wait now for Ruben to make his pit stop. He's in. Right, Ruben's in. Let's see if Jules is also in or not. Jules is coming by the last turn, coming onto turn 1. Comes right behind Ruben. They still have one more pit stop to go. It was basically the same. So what was his lap time on Jules? Well, Ruben made a 18.2 pit stop. So yeah, basically the same time as his teammate Jules Van Hulle. Going down Thunder Road into King's Tribute, pushing right onto the Mushroom. Off to Dive Bomb City. Lap 19 out of 23. Doing a little bit of a more clothesline is Jules. I still think Jules is relatively faster than Ruben. Maybe like half a tenth. Really small margins we work with here, boys. Really, really small margins. As I was saying, Jules, as I said that, Jules with the best lap. Purple lap, 53.228 thousandths of a second. Enrique Checa is in the pits. As Ruben still maintains the front of the race, still maintains P1. Arnaud Degagne is in the pits. We start off lap 20 now. And guys, you are watching us. If you're on the phone, put your phone on the vertical position, and there's like a thumbs up over there. Please like us. Help us out. Not only us, help the sport out. So YouTube can send this to more and more people. So if you leave a like, YouTube will understand that people like what's going on and will recommend it to people who usually watch races. As Cece says here, Jules easily closing the gap to Ruben, but teammates probably won't want to get in each other's way. You never know. And there goes Jules. Jules goes in for his last pit stop. There he is. So Ruben should go in on the next lap, probably. I mean, if he doesn't go on the next lap, he's done. Because he cannot go in on the last lap. As Jules pops out just in front of Ivan Shana. Ivan, I think, also has to go in this lap, not leaving it for the last one. So if you like this Blue Star 1-2 for now, please leave us a like, subscribe, share this for everyone you know, your family, friends, neighbors. Let's help the sport out. Kart World Championship is done by a lot of people. So Ruben is in. Let's see how this pans out now on the exit. This is the last opportunity. Ruben is just in front. Going for the inside goes Jules. Ruben is squeezed onto the wall. These guys, our teammates, still on the outside. Nice defensive move by Ruben Boutens. So close. That was so close as they go on to the Shadow Realm. This is the last opportunity they have to fight amongst each other. Ruben going slightly defensive, looking behind. As Cece said, Robin behind, 2.9 seconds behind the lead. Going for that P3, not far away actually. He might go for a bit of a fight if these two starts battling each other. I don't think they will, but Ruben with a semi-defensive posture now as they're going to dive Bomb City into the last turn, but that is wrapped up and ready to go. Ruben Boutens wins the race. What a nice fight he had with his teammate Jules, and also a very solid job for Robin Evan in third place, doing fast laps and gaining that third position. By the way, speaking on gaining, Kenny Verbanen also with a nice race, finishing in P4. Arnaud Degagne in P5. Putlik in P6. Mason Brown on P7. Good job also. Ivan Chana in P8. P9 for Vandenplas. Mauk in P10. Julian in P11. Nidink. Oh, what happened to Nidink? He did a good race, so what happened in the end? Went all the way down P12. Dankiewicz in P13, Vandenberg in P14, Miles Goodman down to P15, Enrique Checa P16, Aurelian Milland into P17, P18 for Adam Wyckoff, and P19 for Valicillo. So guys, we're just gonna wait for our next interview, which will be in a few moments. And me, Uncle Marcos, is going for a little bit of a water. We will be right back, boys. Oh, wait a minute. Cece's saying, I'm not sure if Verbanen's pit stop was valid. Well, I didn't check it. Verbanen retook P4 on the final lap, though. Nice move. Well, if he didn't get a valid pit stop, he will get a time penalty after the race. So yeah, boys, we'll be right back.